What is your biggest fear?
Fear in life remains, as it remains, is fear for the women of this world, which is the kind of situation and life circumstances in which they live. Much needs to be done, and there's so much insecurity around them that I fear for them rather than for myself. One of the first things that women have to do is stop looking for validation around you from men or from anybody else that you are brilliant or that you're good or that you don't need to be brilliant, you don't need to be good, you just need to be yourself.
And what do you think about acid attacks in India?
See, acid attacks are just a form of anger, expression of anger by the patriarchy. If you look at the patriarchy, it expresses itself in multiple ways to keep women confined. If a woman opens her mouth and has an opinion of her own, the first thing that will be said is, "Tum chup raho." You be quiet. You don't have an opinion. And then the second thing they will do is that if the woman continues to express her opinion, then she's asked to shut up a little louder. If she expresses her opinion even more, then she's slapped. There is something like within the home also there is slut shaming. So अगर औरत फिर भी चाहती है कि वो बाहर निकले और कुछ करे, then the slut shaming. तुम prostitute हो, you're this, you're that, and लोग ये सोचेंगे, लोग वो सोचेंगे, you right? So slut shaming is another technique used by the patriarchy to subjugate her, to confine her, to keep her within the space. Patriarchal mindset of the people around her will again react in the way it reacted at home. So violence of some kind will be meted out to her. So she will either be kicked or raped or acid thrown on her, right? Or kidnapped. All forms of violence against her is a method to curb her and to subjugate her and to keep her confined and limited to a space which they decide is right. They are not willing to concede space to women, therefore things like acid attacks take place.
Any message you want to give to today's youth?
One of the first things I want to tell today's youth is that there is enough space in the world for everybody. There is enough space for women and there's enough space for men. Please don't see women as a threat to you. The boys don't need to see women as a threat to them. If they don't see them as a threat, they will begin to be seeing them as equals. That is what needs to be done. Do not feel threatened. They are not taking away anything from you. And allow them the freedom to be themselves. Look at your own mothers, look at your own sisters. Isn't it time that we allow them to live as human beings? Because the right of a woman to be herself is a human right. You need to give her that. So the youth, I'm very, very hopeful that the future is in the hands of good young people. These incidents that happen within those people where patriarchal mindsets are far more deep-rooted. So the more progressive in society, I'm sure, will come forth in support and awareness will increase. Like you people are working on projects like this. The awareness that will increase and the awareness that will go through may perhaps see in the reduction of this kind of a crime. And violence against women must stop. We must all pledge, young must pledge, that they must treat one another with respect and love.